Very good morning to everyone. Our esteemed chief guest, Sri G. Veerapandiyan, IAS, Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, Andhra Pradesh, Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander, SJ, Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. A. Louis Arakiraj, SJ, Principal, respected Sir L. Joseph Arakisamy, our Deputy Principal, Dr. M. Gauthaman, Vice Principal, Shift 1, Dr. G. Joy Samuel Dandraj, Vice Principal, Shift 2, Dr. J. Justin Rayappa, Dean of Students, Mr. I. Matthew Thomas Cruz, Dean of Students, Shift 2. Respected Reverend Fathers, beloved faculty members, my dear council members, and my fellow Loyalites. Again, a very good morning to everyone. Today, I don't stand here just as a president. I stand here, one among you and one of you, a student who dared to step forward, take responsibility, and grow through every challenge the journey has brought. This year was not easy. It was filled with deadlines, pressure, sleepless nights, tough decisions, and moments where we were truly tested. But that is what leadership is. Leadership is not about the badge you wear. It is about the burdens you are willing to carry. Together, we have created memories that will stay with us for a lifetime. With the moments of joy, moments of stress, moments of doubt, and moments of victory, we argued, we learned, we adapted. And most importantly, we did not give up. That is the true Loyola spirit. We are deeply honored to have with us today our esteemed chief guest, Sri G. Veerapandiyan, IAS, Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, Andhra Pradesh. Sir, your inspiring journey in public service and your unwavering commitment to society truly motivate young leaders like us to dream bigger and serve better. We are truly privileged by your gracious presence with us today. Being the president of Loyola Student Council has been one of the greatest honors of my life. This position did not just give me a title, it gave me lessons, responsibilities, and a family in each one of you. To my council members and club leaders, you were never just a team. You were the strength behind every success. You were the calm inside every storm. We faced challenges, but we stood together. And today, we stand proud, not because everything was easy, but because we chose to lead, even when it was difficult. To every Loyalite standing here, remember this. Leaders are not born in comfort, they are built in pressure. And when situations demand courage, true leaders rise. Because this year, we were tested, but we stood firm. We were pressured, but we didn't break. We were challenged, but we chose to lead. We did not wait for the moment, we became the leaders the moment waited for. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward not just the memories we made, but the leaders we have become. Because at Loyola, we don't just study. We step up, we stand out, and we lead. With the immense gratitude and great hope for the future, I once again extend my warmest welcome to all of you for the Council and Clubs Day Celebration 25-26. Thank you. Let us begin the proud moment and a memorable occasion. Thank you.
Thank you for those warm words of welcome. We now move to the presentation of the annual report of Loyola Students Council 25-26 and clubs. An annual report is more than a summary of events. It reflects the dedication, teamwork, and collective efforts of our student leaders throughout the year. We now present the annual report in form of a video highlighting this journey. May I request everyone to kindly direct your attention to the screen?
Academic year at Loyola College has been a journey filled with energy, purpose, celebration, and growth. What makes it truly special is not just the number of events we conducted, but the spirit with which every student, faculty member, and leader came together to make them meaningful. Our journey began on June 21st with the Loyola Students' Council elections. The Jubilee Quadrangle was vibrant with enthusiasm as students exercised their democratic right to vote. The excitement, the campaigning, and the active participation reflected the leadership culture that Loyola proudly upholds. 6 office bearers were elected, entrusted with the responsibility of representing the student community. On July 8th, the newly elected council members were officially inducted at Bertram Hall. The ceremony, graced by Thiru R. Sankarana Ryan and Tamat Lena Antoinette Maria, inspired the young leaders to serve with integrity and commitment. Soon after, leadership training sessions were organized. Reverend Father Kajitan S.J. and Miss Sonali Devi guided the secretaries on teamwork and accountability, while Mr. Reji Joseph's Ideas to Impact workshop encouraged them to think creatively and lead confidently. As part of our environmental commitment, the Loyola Students' Council introduced eco-friendly stainless steel alternatives to replace plastic bubble tops on campus. This small yet impactful initiative marked a significant step towards sustainability. On July 30th, the Loyola community gathered to honor St. Ignatius of Loyola, reflecting on the Jesuit values of faith, excellence, and service that continue to shape our institution. Independence Day was celebrated with pride and patriotism at the Jubilee Quadrangle. The national flag was hoisted, patriotic songs echoed across the campus, and the Bertram Tournament was inaugurated, encouraging sportsmanship, teamwork, and unity among students. Youth Day brought excitement through competitions based on the theme Yin and Yang of Youth, celebrating balance, creativity, and responsibility. Teachers' Day followed with warmth and gratitude as students honored their mentors who guide and inspire them every day. The Railway Safety Awareness Program educated students on civic responsibility and public discipline. One of the grand highlights of the odd semester was Ovations 2025, Loyola's flagship cultural celebration. The fest opened with filmmaker H. Vinoth inaugurating the event. The campus came alive with light music, fusion performances, folk dances, street plays, Western music, cinematic showcases, and electrifying dance performances. The celebrations concluded with an inspiring address by renowned director A.R. Murugados, motivating students to pursue their dreams with determination and clarity. As we moved into the even semester, the momentum continued. On November 15th, the Drug and Relationship Awareness Program was conducted at Bertram Hall, encouraging open conversations about emotional well-being, mental health, and healthy relationships. On November 19th, the Green Corner and Tree Plantation Initiative was inaugurated, reinforcing our commitment to environmental sustainability. On the same days, Pasumai Payanam 2025, the environmental bicycle rally-themed Care for Our Common Home, united students in eco-pledges, cultural performances, and a human chain, strengthening our role as responsible caretakers of nature. On November 26th, Loyola welcomed school students once again for a campus visit, giving them exposure to various departments and academic opportunities. December 5th and 6th marked the vibrant Department Festival Days. The entire campus transformed into a celebration of academic excellence and cultural creativity, as departments from both shifts showcased their talents, research, and innovation. Human Rights Day was observed in December with a special lecture emphasizing justice, equality, and dignity, values deeply rooted in Jesuit education. On December 20th, the Christmas celebration filled Bertram Hall with joy and harmony. Carol singing, crib competitions, blessings, and festive greetings brought together the entire Loyola family in a spirit of unity and hope. The new year began with cultural vibrance through Man Manam 2026, the grand Pongal celebration held on January 13th. Traditional games, folk performances, and vibrant celebrations brought Tamil culture alive on campus, including special performances by Kalaimamani Dr. Pushpavanam Kupasamy. Republic Day was solemnly celebrated on January 26th with flag hoisting, NCC Guard of Honor, and a reaffirmation of constitutional values. On January 30th, Loyola witnessed a historic milestone with the inauguration of the Reverend Father Xavier Rajan S.J. Amphitheater, fully sponsored by the Loyola Students' Council 2025 to 2026. This open-air theater stands as a symbol of student initiative and collective achievement. In February, 50 students participated in the Tamil Nadu Global Tourism Summit 2026, inaugurated by the Honorable Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, gaining valuable exposure to global opportunities and industry insights. On February 10th, the blood donation camp titled Save Lives collected an inspiring 700 units of blood, demonstrating Loyola's spirit of compassion and service. The Study Abroad program, conducted in collaboration with the University of Madras, provided students with insights into international education, scholarships, and global career pathways. Throughout the year, Loyola students also excelled in numerous intercollegiate competitions across Chennai, emerging as overall winners and bringing laurels to the institution through dedication, teamwork, and perseverance. Looking back, this year was not simply a sequence of events arranged on a calendar. It was a continuous journey, from leadership elections in June to achievements in February, marked by unity, responsibility, creativity, culture, patriotism, and service. With the guidance of our respected Principal Reverend Dr. A. Louis Arakia Raj, S.J., the dedication of the Office of the Dean of Students, the support of faculty members, and the commitment of the Loyola Students' Council, Loyola continues to nurture leaders who excel with confidence and serve with compassion. And as we move forward, we carry the same energy, the same unity, and the same Loyola spirit. Thank you. This academic year at Loyola College has been a journey. 6 office bearers.
ஹலோ, நன்றி. இப்போது நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் அவர்களையும் நம் கல்லூரியின் செயலர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களையும் முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களையும் இணை முதல்வர் அவர்களையும் மேடைக்கு வருமாறு பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன். நம்முடைய இணை முதல்வர் அவர்களோடு மாணவர் புல தலைவர்களையும் மாணவ மன்ற நிர்வாகிகளையும் மேடைக்கு வருமாறு பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம். மண்ணில் ஈரம் இருந்தால்தான் மனிதருக்கு தீரம் இருக்கும். வருங்கால தலைமுறைக்கு நாம் தரும் ஆகச் சிறந்த சொத்து இயற்கை. இந்த செடியின் தாகம் தீர்த்து நிகழ்ச்சியை தொடங்கி வைக்க நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் உயர் திரு வீரபாண்டிய இந்திய ஆட்சிப்பணி அவர்களை பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம். நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் அவர்களோடு நம் கல்லூரியின் செயலர் மற்றும் தாளாளர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களையும் முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களையும் மாணவ புல தலைவர்களையும் பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம். இப்போது நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் உயர் திரு வீரபாண்டியன் இந்திய ஆட்சிப்பணி அவர்களுக்கு நம் கல்லூரியின் 2025-2026 மாணவர் மன்ற ஆண்டு இதழை நம் கல்லூரியின் முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்கள் பரிசாக வழங்குவார்கள். நன்றி.
We will now have the glimpse of the annual magazine Frontier Chronicles in its digital version. May we kindly direct our attention to the screen?
நன்றி. சொல்லில் உறுதி, செயலில் சீர்மை. நம் கல்லூரியின் தாளாளர் மற்றும் செயலர் அருள் முனைவர் தாமஸ் அலெக்சாண்டர் சேச அருட்தந்தை அவர்களை ஆசியுரை வழங்க வருமாறு பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன்.
Respected and our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Veerabandi, the IAS officer, Reverend Father Principal, the deans of students, the deans of studies, and all the officials, and especially the members of the Students' Council, President and all his entourage, and all the faculty members that are present here for the program, and all the other professors, students. A very good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon. I'm so sorry that my throat is not supporting me, being I have got little suffering from cold. Today being the valediction of the Students' Council, the valediction of all the clubs that we have in the college. I was just looking at the format of the Frontiers Chronicle. The logo carries 3 words: intent, initiate, impact. Intent, initiate, and impact. There must be intention within us, and that will make us to initiate the action, and that action must always towards impacting the others, namely your neighbors and the society. I'm so happy when I was just walking along this passage towards the stage, looking at these amazing cups and awards and all the felicitation that is taking place, particularly showcased in front of us. Imagine the hard work that has been put behind these success stories. Every success story has got its own pain, its own struggle, its own travel. Please remember, when we started the journey, the same council started the journey in the beginning of the academic year. As they were embarking upon the real journey, something unknown to them. Probably they would have seen earlier from other previous companions. But for them, it would have been a new journey. But still, they were able to venture in, going for some kind of a new venture, jump over, let's see what is going to happen. Just like as you get into the sea to go for longer swimming passage. And certainly, it would have been a very, very toughest journey for them. I used to listen to Dr. J. Rayappa saying it's very difficult to collect the members, collect the students from different departments for one particular work. But finally, they have achieved so much. All the clubs, I would like to remember, all the leaders, all the faculty members behind them, and all those involved in these programs, in the clubs and the Students' Council, and the wonderful work they have given, the wonderful time and energy, and the space of planning and execution. Everything is something to be saluted, appreciated, and to be always remembered. Therefore, I would like to appreciate everyone who is behind these Students' Council and also the club activities. Secondly, I would like to give just one message. We are here not just for a casual life as a student. As you know, a ship is there. It is built not to be anchored at the shore, but it is to sail through the waves in both the toughest times and the softest. Therefore, the ship has to start the journey. Somewhere it has reached the other shore. Only then the ship will attain its maximality, it will attain its meaning in its existence as such. As a student, if I am here in the campus of Loyola, then I must say that I have learned certain things. At the same time, I have also impacted my neighbor, the campus, in all the ways possible. Only then I can say that my sailing, my existence, my travel through these passages, through these roads, through these trees and plants and everywhere, that becomes meaningful. Please remember, all those professors, all those your companions, peer groups, your friends, known and unknown, all those administrative personnel, everybody have carried your burden also. In other words, they have contributed so much towards your growth and development. Therefore, I would say that our travel within this campus certainly must have got some impact, at least in our own personality. I'm very happy these kind of a showcasing and these kind of functions to recognize all those who have worked, all those who have slogged for time and hours, certainly will be granted a greater life in the future. Therefore, I would like to appreciate the deans of students, both of them, whom I always appreciate them whenever they come to my room, for their wonderful coordination and collaboration. So shall we give a big round of applause to the deans of students, the both of them here, and all those officials in the Students' Council. I always appreciate them because every time, whenever they undertake an event, they will be there throughout the night working for it. And finally, at the end, they will say, well, today is over. Let's march towards the next day. And that must be the spirit of marching towards the next journey. Thank you so much. We will appreciate, we will continue to pray for them, for their well-being. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you, Father. Your constant guidance and unwavering support have been the foundation of Loyola Students' Council and clubs throughout the year. We are deeply grateful for your leadership, Father. Now, with profound respect and gratitude, I now invite our respected principal, Reverend Dr. A. Louis Arokiraj S.J., a guiding force and constant source of inspiration to our college, to address this gathering.
Respected the chief guest of the Loyola Student Council and Clubs Day, Sri G. Veerapandiyan IAS, alumnus of our college Loyola, from the Department of Sociology, the Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, Andhra Pradesh, respected Father Thomas Alexander, Professor L. Joseph Arokyasamy, the Deputy Principal, the Deans of Students, Dr. Justin Rayappa, Dr. Matthew Thomas, and my dear officials of the college, Deans, Vice Principals, Directors, HODs, coordinators, the club coordinators, and all my dear student friends, good morning to every one of you. Today, I invite every one of us to reflect on the powerful theme of leadership with innovation and integrity for social transformation, anchored in the holistic formation of our student friends, academic excellence, character formation, and social responsibility. I take this opportunity to thank and appreciate our dear deans of both men and women students for having anchored the leadership of organizing the student community through various clubs and events for this academic year. Your report very well articulates all the achievements that you have done by way of teamwork, by way of relevance, and way of creating awareness to the entire student community as well as the community outside on various themes. We would like to appreciate the entire team for the generosity, hard work, innovation. It is your hard work and perseverance that we have achieved so much laurels for the college, for the departments, and for the clubs. Let us appreciate one another in this beautiful Bertram Hall with all our laurels in front of us. Let us give a good round of applause for the entire team of the deans, officials, and you, my dear club coordinators and students. And I would like to also take this moment to thank and appreciate our dear, the esteemed chief guest, Sri Veerapandiyan IAS, for having accepted our invitation and having come over here to inspire us. Dear Sri Veerapandiyan, we are privileged and honored in your presence here. I recall those days in 2000 when he was there studying here in our own college from the Department of Sociology, and he was also part of our Loyola hostel. I remember I was at that time the assistant director and was able to interact with him. And we were all inspired by his dynamic presence. My dear friends, one of the things that all of us could learn from him is to be staying focused. As he was a student of sociology, he attended regular classes and partake in all the activities of the student forums. And importantly, every afternoon he spent his time in our own library preparing for his exams. And that's how he was able to really crack the exams and became a highly esteemed IAS officer. His consistency, perseverance, hard work is an inspiration for all of us. And we are extremely happy and proud to have such an alumnus with us as the chief guest of this day, motivating and inspiring all of us. Once again, let us give a big round of applause to our esteemed chief guest. We are proud of you, dear Veerapandiyan. Loyola is proud of you and look forward for much more greater accomplishments of what you are going to achieve and what you have achieved so far. And my dear student council members, particularly the elected members and the committee members, for your hard work and generosity. We could witness your generosity and hard work in every program of ours in the college, all the co-curricular and extracurricular programs and activities, and your generosity in partaking all these programs shows that you have the leadership qualities. The leadership qualities are not merely inborn. It has to be cultivated, nurtured with the consistent and constant and conscious efforts that each one of us have to take. And every leader of the club and as well as the student council and of various departments, you have shown that you are leaders par excellence. The leadership qualities that we have within us should be the transforming factor for every one of us to become great leaders of this nation. As soon as we think of leaders of our nation, persons like Mahatma Gandhiji, persons like Jawaharlal Nehru, Ambedkar, Periyar, who flash our mind. When we talk about the global leaders, persons like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King strike our mind with inspiration. And dear friends, we are also happy and fortunate as we remember leaders. We have leaders within Loyola, alumnus. We have leaders in the form of every one of you in the student council as well as in the club activities. True leadership begins within us, around us, in our ambience of Loyola. The self-discipline, the clarity of purpose, moral conviction, as I said, innovation and integrity forms the leadership qualities within us. Before we lead others, we must lead ourselves. And that is the inspiration that I have got from all of you, dear student leaders. You were working with passion. You were working with the perseverance. You were working with the perspective of reaching out to the poor and the needy. You were working with the passion of the teamwork, give and take, with everyone adjusting and leading in a way of yourself and the student council and particularly the college in itself. So dear friends, once again, I would like to wish every one of you all success as leaders who will transform yourself and transform the nation in nation building, just like our own, the chief guest, Mr. Veerapandiyan. I would like to end my talk with a note of Vivekananda. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Let every one of us stay focused and stay persevering in achieving our goal. Let us become light to this nation as Loyolites. Let your light shine. Thank you.
நம்முடைய முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தைக்கு நன்றி. இப்போது நம் கல்லூரியின் மேனாள் மாணவர், இன்றைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் உயர் திரு வீரபாண்டியன் இந்திய ஆட்சி பணி அவர்களுக்கு சிறப்பு செய்யும் நேரம். நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கு பொன்னாடை அணிவித்து சிறப்பு செய்யுமாறு நம் கல்லூரியின் தாளாளர் மற்றும் செயலர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களை பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன். நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கு நினைவு பரிசு வழங்கி சிறப்பிக்குமாறு நம் கல்லூரியின் முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை அவர்களை பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன். நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கு மலர் கொத்து கொடுத்து மகிழ்விக்குமாறு நம் கல்லூரியின் இணை முதல்வர் அவர்களை பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன். சிறப்பு செய்தவர்களுக்கும் சிறப்பினை பெற்ற சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கும் நன்றி.
To formally introduce our esteemed chief guest, I now invite Ms. Raghavi, Associate Secretary Shift 2, to present the introduction.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Some leaders are known for the position they hold. Some are remembered for the impact they create. And there are a very few who quietly do both with consistency and clarity. It is my honor to introduce Sri G. Veerapandiyan IAS, an IAS officer of the 2009 batch with over 16 years of public service. Sir has held some of the most dynamic and challenging positions in governance, currently serving as Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, Managing Director of NHM and Commissioner of Food Safety for the Government of Andhra Pradesh. As the District Collector, he handled governance at the grassroots level. As a policy leader, he brought large-scale reforms. And today, as a Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, he continues to bridge systems and people with foresight and compassion. Its excellence has been recognized nationally with multiple awards, including national awards under Swachh Bharat Mission and other flagship programs. But beyond titles and achievements, what truly stands out is consistent focus on people, farmers, tribal communities, women, children, and the most vulnerable section of society. His work speaks of impact, inclusivity, and integrity. Sir is also an alumnus of Loyola College from the Department of Sociology, which makes his presence here even more special. It feels less like welcoming a chief guest and more like welcoming someone who understands the spirit of this institution. Sir, your journey reminds us leadership is not about authority. It is about responsibility carried with integrity. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to you. We are truly honored to have you with us today. Thank you.
இப்போது நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் அவர்களை சிறப்புரையாற்ற வருமாறு பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
Reverend Father Dr. Thomas Alexander, Secretary and Correspondent of the College. Reverend Father Dr. Louis Arakiraj, Principal of the College. Respected Professor Joseph Arokyasamy, the Deputy Principal. Dr. Justin Rayappa, Dean of Students. Matthew Thomas Cruz, Dean of Students, Shift 2. And my dear teaching faculty members and non-teaching faculty members, and the office bearers and members of Students' Council and various clubs, and my dear Loyalites, good afternoon to all of you. Today, this program is not just an event. Personally, for me, it is an emotion. You know, standing here at Bedroom Hall is not something happens in our life every day. It happens once in a lifetime. It happens especially for you and me. So today is a special day for me, standing here as a Loyalite in front of you. I am not standing here as a chief guest. I am standing here as one of the Loyalite who sat on the other side. Now I am standing on this side. This is what makes me a proud Loyalite. So I thank college management for inviting me as a chief guest for this program. And I also thank Students' Council and various clubs for inviting me as chief guest for today's program. I also stand here as a former office bearer of Students' Council and representative of various clubs which I represented during my study in college and hostel. First and foremost, I extend my deep gratitude to Jesuit fathers and Loyola College management for making me what I am today. I sincerely remembers and extends my gratitude to Father Innasi Muthu, who was my first principal of the college. He admitted me to the college as a student coming from a marginalized community and coming from a poor family without taking a single penny as a fee. So Loyola College offered me a free education throughout my studies here. So I sincerely remember the support of Jesuit fathers and Loyola College. I also remember Father L.X. Jerome, then rector of the college, Father Jayaraj, Father Joseph Xavier, Father Andrew, Father Peter Xavier, Father Louis Arogiraj, who was my deputy director in the college, and my professors who were sitting before me, Aya David Stanley, Anthony Selvanathan, Aya Lenin. And I could remember the teachers who taught me sociology in this college, Professor John Sundar, Dr. Alphonse, Dr. Stanislas, Dr. Robert Balamin. So I remember each and every one of them who contributed for my success, whatever you consider as me today. Let me begin this. This is not an ending, though you call this as a valedictory program of Students' Council and clubs. This is not an ending. It is an ascending. It is not a farewell. it is a forward journey, it's a forward sail which you have taken up. First, my heartfelt congratulations to the Loyola Students' Council and its office bearers and nominated members, and the leaders and coordinators of various clubs, the silent workers behind every club and every activity, and every award recipient who is going to receive their award today after this program. You did not just conduct programs, you created platforms for your fellow friends to showcase their talent, to sharpen their skill, to check their ability to what extent they can go to. You did not just organize the events, you organized experiences for everyone. And remember, events end in a day, but the experience lasts for a long time, till your lifetime. It lingers around you for years. Well done. Congratulations to all of you, and at the same time, my heartfelt appreciation to each and every one of you. Now let me speak about something very, very important, the courage of Loyola College management. You know, in many private educational institutions, the management doesn't want students to be organized. They think organized group as a risky, as a threat. They doubt the students when they come as a group. But the Loyola College is always different. The silent philosophy of the private educational institutions elsewhere is keep the students quiet, keep them unorganized, keep the questions unlimited. But Loyola declares clearly and boldly, let your light shine. That is the courage of Loyola College. This is the one major difference between Loyola College and other colleges. Here, students are not controlled, they are encouraged. They are not restricted or restrained, they are respected. They are not suppressed or silenced, their voices are strengthened. Where others see organized students as a threat, Loyola sees them as a responsibility. They made them organized group. I thank the college management for that incredible thought, for that unwavering support to the students, for that continuous confidence which they are instilling in the minds of this younger generation. Because good institutions creates graduates, great institutions creates the leaders, that is Loyola. My dear friends, let us give a big round of applause for college management to allow you to enjoy amid the academic busy schedule. You were able to organize a lot of joyful events. You were able to judge your abilities, capabilities. So that is the gratitude with which we need to remember the Loyola College management. That is what I am doing today. Many think a students' council is a merely communication bridge between the students and the management. No. It is a miniature democracy. It's a rehearsal hall for real life. It's a laboratory of leadership. What you experience here mirrors the society outside this campus. You must have experienced at the beginning of your elections, campaigns, manifestos, speeches, promises, accountability, voting, and lot of expectations. Is it not sounding familiar? Yes, because that is what happening outside this campus. This is the time where we are saying, where we are witnessing all these things happening outside our compound walls, which is what we are going to witness once you step out of the college. Yes, it resembles national level parliamentary elections, state level assembly elections, except the debates are very friendly. Even after defeat or success win, the friendship survive. When we speak about leadership, we often focus only on the leaders who are sitting on the dais. But democracy means, or the organized group means, or organized students' council means, it is not just the leaders alone who are sitting on the dais or who are leading the show, who are always talking on the dais. It is about two main pillars. One is the leaders and the other is the students. Those who are electing the leaders to exercise their authority and power. So without them, there is no leader. Without voters, there are no leaders. Without responsible voters, there are no responsible leaders. So remember, better voters, better leaders. Better leaders, brighter futures. I think I am also speaking politics. Please remember, because you are going to exercise your vote very soon. Better voters, better leaders. Better leaders, brighter future. If you want to have brighter future, please choose your leader better. Your vote is not a small act. What you are voting is not merely an act of just going and pressing the button. It is your first lesson in citizenship. What you are going to do or exercise in your real life after turning 18. So what you have started today in the college, it is just a beginning. It is just a rehearsal. You reap what you sow. That is what I am telling you. Please choose the right person. If you choose wisely, you also grow wisely. Coming to office bearers, I would like to share my thoughts with you. During elections, everything would have been possible. Everything looks simple. Everything sounds achievable. But after results, definitely you would have tested yourself to the reality. The reality enters into your real life after the win of elections. Whenever you want to do something, even if you want to organize a small event, whenever you want to invite somebody from outside, whenever you want to gather people, you would have need permissions, coordination, budgets, but you would have experienced a lot of limitations and challenges. That is what makes leadership a reality. Then you learn the real lesson. Ideas are easy. This is what I think they've learned from their experience of being the leaders of the students' council or leaders of the clubs. Ideas are easy. Execution is difficult. Dreams are easy. Results is difficult. Promises are made in excitement. I think your president and secretary would have made a lot of assurances, lot of promises during their campaign. I could see in the video. I don't know whether they have fulfilled all the promises. Definitely, I'm sure, I'm not just in a casual way I'm telling, definitely you would not have achieved whatever you have promised. That is the reality. That is what I would like to share with all of you. Some plans succeed beautifully. Some struggle. Some fail. Some we could not even dream of attempting to do that. And that is okay, because failure is part of success. Failure is part of success. Whether you win or lose, whether you succeed or fail, whatever you do, you are gaining an experience. You win, you are gaining an experience. You are losing, you are gaining an experience. You are succeeding, you are gaining an experience. You are failed, you are gaining an experience. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a learning. This is what is going to stay with you for long. This is what going to guide you in your future life. Sometimes you win the election. Sometimes the experience wins you. You can't win everything every time. My dear students, leadership is not a comfort. It is a responsibility. Our Tamil wisdom in Purananuru says, Talaivan enapaduvadu tan tuyar dangi pirar tuyar tirpavan. Avane Talaivan. A true leader absorbs pressure and solves problems. And remember, Bharatidasan says, Tannai velladan ulagam vellam. If you can't master yourself, you can't lead others. Please try to focus on your skills, your abilities, your capabilities. When challenges come, do not retreat, because Our ancestors, the scholars, says, உழல்வார் உலகத்து உயர்வார் எண்ணி துணிக கருமம். Passion must walk with prudence. Struggle builds stature, and before every decision, எண்ணி துணிக கருமம். That is what we learn from our ancestors, our own Tamil wisdom. I speak from experience. I am not just sharing what I have read somewhere in the books. Whatever I have read, I could apply those readings to my real life. That is what I am sharing today with all of you. I speak from experience. I once campaigned here. I once danced here. I once acted here. I once memorized lot of dialogues here. Once, like the boy who was speaking in Tamil, I was speaking here in many programs, in many events. That's why I'm telling I speak from experience. I once argued passionately with my own senior faculties, with Reverend Fathers. They gave me all this opportunity to improve my personality, to develop my personality, which made me today an IAS officer. And whatever I do, whatever success I could get, it is only because of that kind of encouragement given by Reverend Fathers and my teaching faculties. I once believed I could change everything in 1 year, but I realized this is not the truth. But Loyola taught me something deeper than what we learn from the books. Leadership is not about position. Leadership is about the experience staying with you. This is what taught by Loyola. College life looks joyful, but every joy, beneath every joy, there lies preparation. So whatever you have experienced so far, it is preparing you for your future life. So that is what we want you to learn and take from your college life. The preparation for responsibility, the preparation for resilience, the preparation for reality. The courage, whatever I am able to show today, I learned from here. If you only watch, you gain only memories. But if you participate, whether you win, whether you lose, whether you succeed, whether you fail, but you have to participate. You gain experience, as I mentioned earlier. Success gives confidence. Failure gives character. Both are necessary, my dear friends. Both are teachers. Both success and failure are teachers. One day, when life challenges you, you will realize the courage was built here in Loyola College. The confidence was shaped here in Loyola College. The clarity which was formed here in Loyola College, I am realizing today. Dr. Ambedkar studied under street lights when resources were limited to him, when the resources were denied to him. Leadership was not comfort for him, it was his commitment. If he could transform a nation under greater challenges, far greater challenges which we have experienced, which we have encountered, they are much more difficult. Surely, taking inspiration from him, surely we can transform not just a campus of Loyola College, we can transform this whole nation. That is the courage we take, that is the lesson we take from the great leaders like Ambedkar. That is how I got inspired by Ambedkar. In Tamil Nadu, we have another leader to remember, another leader to get inspired. We had a leader like Kamaraj. I think everyone knows about Kamaraj. A man who held power but never held on to it. You must be knowing he was a kingmaker. He just left the post of chief minister and took the responsibility of party leadership and made a lot of people prime ministers and chief ministers. That is the lesson learned from the lives of people like Kamaraj. For him, leadership was not a position, it was service. He expanded education. You know, he did not study. He did not go to the school. He is completely unlettered. But he expanded education in Tamil Nadu, not through just speeches, but through establishing schools. He expanded education to the weaker sections of the society, to marginalized communities of the society. He proved that authority gains respect only when it serves people, which you have done. So I congratulate the leaders of Students' Council and various clubs. That is why everyone get inspired by people like Kamaraj, Ambedkar and other leaders. So this valedictory is not end of a term. It may be conclusion of your academic year. It may be conclusion of the year 2025, 2026. But this is not end of your learning in the life. It is the beginning of transformation. It is just the beginning. You would have thought that when you won the elections, that was the beginning. No. This is the real beginning. Once you step out of this compound wall, once you go out of this campus, the real transformation, the real beginning starts. Let this afternoon remind you, leadership is service, democracy is responsibility, unity is strength, participation is power. And above all, let your light shine, which is what Loyola College teaches you. Not only within these walls, but wherever life places you, whatever life gives you, whatever life makes you, from there, let your light shine. Make the college proud. Make yourself proud. May your learning go beyond classrooms. May your courage go beyond comfort zones. May your friendships go beyond years. May your leadership go beyond titles. Loyola does not merely is giving an institution of giving a degree. Loyola gives direction to the life. Please understand it, take it forward with you. And wherever you go, carry this identity with pride. I still carry. I am a Loyalite. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful address. We now move to the awarding ceremony, recognizing excellence, dedication, and meaningful contribution within the Loyola Students' Council and clubs. May I respectfully invite Professor Matthew Thomas Cruz, Dean of Students, Shift 2, to kindly come forward and announce the name of the awardees. Thank you.
Respected dignitaries, officials, professors, council members, club members, and dear students, good afternoon to everyone. This is my privilege to read the name list of the award ceremony in this award ceremony. So first of all, I call the office bearers to kindly come there, collect your certificates from our chief guest. So I request our chief guest to kindly avail the certificates and shield to our office bearers. Anto Reship, President. Inyevan, give a big round of applause to our office bearers. Anto Reship, President. Inyevan Vice President. A big round of applause to our office bearers. Loyola Student Council. Anto Reship, President. And Harish Kumar, General Secretary. Naresh, Joint Secretary. Shalini, Associate Secretary. Raghavi, Associate Secretary.
With just 129 rupees a month, put AI to work and launch your website in 1 minute. Create with host.
Mustafa, Special Secretary. So I request you to give a big round of applause. Visharat, Council Coordinator. Charlene Tania, Deputy Council Coordinator. So please be seated. Now we have a photo session. So once again, I request our chief guest to give the awards to the best secretaries for Loyola Student Council. Mohammad Zainul, Sai Ritik, Ria Sanchia, Sarika, Thiruvengadam, Hebron, Brighton Samuel, Bandit, Mega Ashok Kumar, Akash, Shashwat, Ashwin, Ashish, Mohammad Faisal, Javagar, Kamaleshwaran, Akil, Stephen, Tirupati, Yuvan Shankar, Samuel, Vijay Meenashi, Nakshatra, John Samuel, Hin, Vijay Meenakshi, Nakshatra, John Samuel, Hin, John Nirai. You can give a big round of applause, my dear. Please, they're all receiving the awards they all deserve for it. Sundar Jays, Mohammad Shaif, Tirupati, Aditya Gunasailan. Thank you. Arun Kishore. Godwin Rufus. And Naveen. So I request you to please be seated. We'll have a photo shoot. May I request Reverend Father Secretary to give the awards to the Loyola Student Council. Mohammed Zainul, Arokyo Infant, Ashmita, Rangavira Vinodini, Shai Ritik, Avinash, Don Itzek, Ria Sachia, Sarika, Thiruvengadam, Shreya, Srinath, Mega, Sarika, Kevin Anderson, Tridev, Bosco, Induja, Hebron, Anant Krishnan, Nisha Thomas, Brighton Samuel, Jai Karthik, Irdia Lordwin, and Justin Bala. Anand, Jai Karthik, bajao. Father, please be seated. Now we'll have a photo. May I request Reverend Father Principal to give the awards? for the event secretaries, Danish, Bandit, Amudavan, Mega, Josh, Ben Christo, Naveen, Sushant, Ritin, Sai Tejaswin, Richard, Mohammad Hashak, Donik Milan, Praveen Manigandan, Jayant, Jnanasham, Nitik Vasan, Janila, Jacob Israel, Ashwin, Javagar, Aravind, Anish, Radhakrishnan, Sanjay, Phil, Srijesh, Sanjay, Sanjay, Rajit Balaji, Mauryan, and Kamalesh. Okay. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. So now I request our Dean of Student, Shift 1. So please kindly distribute the certificate for our logistics secretaries. Akil, Stephen, Tirupati, Noble Sahar, Yuvan Shankar, Baladandavani, Praveen, Kishore, Christopher, Harrison, Yuvan, Paul William, Kirti Varman, Samuel, Renis, Karthik, Sanjay, Anzai Poloven, Januja, Vijay Meenakshi, Irenas, Panima, Sanjay. Anderson, Nakshatra, Benis, Ashavadhanan, Darshini, Sadesh, Joan Samuel, Hin, Gautam, Rahul, Abhishek, Jovid, John Nirai, John Nirai.
May I request Professor Matthew to give away the awards? Okay. John Nirai, okay. Gautam, Rahul, Abhishek, Jovit, John Nirai, Tinku, Sundar, Nitish Khanna, Mohammad Shafiq, Aditya Gunasilan, Arun Kishore, Harish, Ashfaq, Joshua Justin Jacob, Joy Reshma. AB. Godwin Rufus. Nanda Kishore. Harish. Jay Harish. Sanjo Rex. Blessing. Trisha. Hemant Sudan. Naveen. Hari Prakash. Manoj. And next I would like to request Professor Matthew to give away the awards to the best club performers starting from the NCC. Mr. Anand. Mr. Sudarshanan. Cadet Infant Jesus. Cadet Abhilash. Cadet Stephen. And Cadet Rishi. Thank you, Matthew. May I request Professor Joy Samuel to give away the awards.
Harish. Sai Rishmi. Okay. Deepak. Ayush. Vikram. Yalapan. Sriyari. Harish. Balaganesh. Pranav. Abdul Aziz. Kausik. Tamil Selvan. Tarun. Calvin. Balasurya. Sadvigan. Alan Kingsley. Rakesh. Yogesh. John Wesley. Vinish. Pratyush. Bharat. And Simon. They all belongs to NSS. So give a big round of applause for them. Pratyush, Bharat, John Raffel, Gaya Kravel, Rishik, Sabarish, Rufus, Verna, Tamil Kevin Joshua, Praveen, Karthikeyan, Abhilash, Ashit, Pushkar. Adeline, Sham Gazel, Galvin, Daniel Ebenezer. Praveen Sagai Raj, Robin, Trinita, Akshaya. They all belongs to the brass band. So please kindly give a big round of applause. Hinduja, Hinduja, Deepan, they belongs to FM radio. Jacqueline, Nadigan, belongs to Health and Wellness Club. Nishant, Jia, Ashish, Ruben, Raj, they belongs to Press Club. Andrea Naomi, Dilipan, Sabari, Kritika, it all belongs to LCPA Theatre and Dance team. I request the faculty advisors to be ready for each club. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. I request now our chief guest and Reverend Father Principal to give the award for the faculty advisors. So I request the chief guest to give the award for the faculty advisor, Aura, Kiran Kishu, and Christina Madam from Aura Club. ICAF, Dr. S. Selva Arul Pandian and Manoj sir, to please kindly come to the stage. Citizen Consumer Club, Sridevi Saravanan and KC Balaji. Sir and Madam, I request you to please kindly come. Sridevi Saravanan and KC Balaji. For enactors, Dr. M. Dinesh Raj and Dr. V. Arokya Gerald. For Entrepreneurship Development Cell, Dr. Bastin Arokya Raj, Dr. M. Moses Anthony Rajendran. Enviro Club, Professor Alagiri Sami, Dr. Anthony S. Alexander. Health and Wellness, Renilda Sophia, Dr. Renilda Sophia, and Dr. K. Leo Lawrence. Loyola Brass Band, Dr. M. Raja, Professor Ranjit Kumar. From LCPA Dance, Professor Sharmila Rani, Professor Agilan, and Professor Joseph Eric Dunstan. LCPA Theatre, Dr. D. David Stanley, Anthony Dominic, Joseph Ark Leo, Professor Joseph Ark Leo. LCPA Music, Dr. Don Stanley, Professor Christopher, Loyola Debating and Quiz Club English, Dr. M. Anton, and Professor Melina. Loyola Debating and Quiz Club Tamil, Ashwin Parameshwar, Professor Sandhyagappa. For Loyola FM Radio, Professor Alexander, Professor Aravind. Loyola Press Club, Professor Aldrin, Professor Joseph Shamini. So NCC Army, I request Major Simon Aju Sudhakar. And Dr. P. Ajit Walter, NCC Navy. And NCC Air Wing, Dr. Francis Xavier. So big round of applause for Major Simon Aju Sudhakar for the NCC Army. So thank you, sir. Please be seated. Photography Club, Roderick, and the NSS, Dr. Satish Kumar, Dr. Jerusha Daniel, Dr. Nallamutu, Dr. Naveen Raj, Rotary Club, Shiva, Martin Magimedas, and YRCS Tiboral ma'am. So I request our chief guest to give the awards for the special award for the year 2025-26. The name of the special award is Best Essay in Tamil. First prize, Father Arul Swami prize goes to Vignesh Varan for both for Best Essay in Tamil and Best Orator in Tamil. For Father Mashido Award, both the award goes to for Vigneshwaran. Please give a big round of applause. And Best Essay in Tamil, second prize, Father Rajanayagam prize goes to Maria Angelina. The Best Orator in Tamil, second prize, Father Masidu Award goes to Timanda. Essay competition in Periya Puranam, first prize, Sheikh Kiriyar prize goes to Santosh, the first prize. Essay competition in Periya Puranam, second prize, Sheikh Kiriyar prize goes to Roshan Raj. The speech competition, first prize, Father C.K. Swami, Golden Jubilee Award goes to Bhavishnu. Speech competition, second prize, Father C.K. Swami, Golden Jubilee Award goes to Jagadishwaran. The speech competition, third prize, Father C.K. Swami, Golden Jubilee Award goes to Kuralamudan. The special award for the year 2025-26, the winner of Know Your Series, Reverend Father Albert Muthumale, SJ, prize goes to Mohammad Ashwag. I request the students please be seated. Within few minutes, okay, it will be comes to an end. I request the students not to be standing there. Student in elocution, Reverend Father L.D. Murphy. Prize goes to Joy Reshma. Best leadership and public speaking, Reverend Father Jerome D'Souza, SJ. Prize goes to Ashwin T. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Please be seated.
Congratulations to all the awardees. Your commitment and perseverance truly reflects the spirit of Loyola. We now request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly occupy their seats on the front rows of the stage. To celebrate this occasion with vibrance and enthusiasm, we now have a cultural dance performance by the LCPA dance team. Let us welcome them with a warm round of applause.
That's when I unite with the Father, Son, till then I fight. Rain on me, put the blame on me. Got guilt, got hurt, got shame on me. Got 6 magazines that's aimed at me. Done every magazine was fame to me. It's a game to me with the bedroom mat. Sleep, I ain't never had a fast with that. What's fair when the hearts and the words don't reach? What's fair when the money don't take things back? It's rare when somebody take your dreams back. I care too much, wanna share too much. In my head too much, I shut down too. I ain't there too much, I'm a complex soul. They layered me up, then broke me down. Immorality's dust, I lack in trust. This time around, I trust myself. Please everybody else but myself. All else fails, I was myself. Outdone fear, outdone myself. This year you better won yourself. Mask on the babies, mask on the opera, mask in the neighborhood stores you shop, but a mask won't hide who you are inside. Look around, the reality's carbon lies. Wipe my ego, dodge my pride. Look myself in the mirror, Amityville, ain't seen nothing scarier. I fought like a pit bull terrier, blood I shed could fill up aquariums. Tell all my angels carry them. Every emotion been deprived, even my strong points couldn't survive. If I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times, dog. I love when you count me out. 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 Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fucking it up.
Feel it in your flip the bass. I don't need no fish, no more. I
got hit in the head, barely survived that shit. Minus a 9 from 10, Eminem spot still sits. But fuck a position, I'm tuning them in. Little you rock out with it. I ain't never gonna be an opt-out, miss it, get the Glock out with it, get the pop and dip out the smoke with the homies we mobbing while I'm cleaning the stash of my caliber. Some of them might got your name on them, all I brag about shit that can happen. I'm the reason that they got a chain on them. When I rap, they consider me a gatling, filling up mags, I'm finna go clapping. Getting that bag with a go be rabbit, I know they hate this flag.
ஒரு தீயில சொல்லெடுத்து ஒளி போடுற கையெழுத்து அன்னொருவ வந்திருக்காடு பல போர்பட இருக்கலாம் எதிர்பார்த்த ஜீவனத்தான் ஒருவ வந்திருக்காடு களமோ அவன் மூச்செறிய மயிர்கால்களும் பூச்செறிய வச்சம் அவன் வந்திருக்காடு அட நம்ம நினைச்சது நடந்துருமா சிங்கம் மறுபடி திரும்புதமா அச்சம் கொண்ட மனம் ஒரு வரமா அந்த ஒருவன அடையுதமா எல்லாரும் நீரும் கல்லாதி மூடும் அப்போது நான் எழுவா பாரே வாழ்வீசும் போதும் நிற்காமல் போதும் நீதானே வா ஒருவா
Thank you for that energetic performance. As we approach the conclusion of the ceremony, I now invite Mr. Iniavan, Vice President of the Loyola Students' Council 25-26 to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to our respected Chief Guest, Sri G. Veerapandiyan IAS, our Rector, Reverend Dr. J. Anthony Robinson S.J., Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. D. Thomas Alexander S.J., our Principal, Reverend Dr. A. Louis Aragyoraj S.J., our Deputy Principal, Mr. L. Joseph Arike Sami, Dr. M. Gautaman, Vice Principal, Shift 1, Dr. G. Joy Samuel Dhanaraj, Vice Principal, Shift 2, Dr. J. Justin Rayappa, Dean of Students, Shift 1, Professor Matthew Thomas Cruz, Dean of Students, Shift 2, beloved faculty, staff, and dear friends. Our heartfelt thanks to our Chief Guest, Sri G. Veerapandiyan IAS, for taking time to be with us and for your inspiring words that have added great meaning to this day. We remain deeply indebted to our Rector, Secretary, and Principal for their constant support and encouragement, and to our Deputy Principal and our Vice Principals and Dean of Students for their steadfast guidance in every student endeavor. This year, Student Council was not limited to the regular conduct of events and student activities. While we fulfilled our responsibilities in organizing programs and representing the student body, we consciously chose to focus on a larger mission: environmental protection and sustainability. Through awareness campaigns, eco-friendly practices in events, waste reduction efforts, and initiative promoting sustainable living, the Council worked towards creating a campus culture, values, responsibility towards our environment. We believed that our leadership is just not about organizing events, but about creating impact. And sustainability was a commitment to that impact. A special appreciation to the organizing committee, volunteers, technical team, and support staff who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make today's program and every event this year a success. And finally, to my fellow students and my council members, I'd like to take 2 more minutes of your time. For one last time, heartfelt, I would like to thank each and every one of you there. This council was fueled by each and every single one of your small contribution. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், சே இதை மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டோமே, இல்லை ஐ ஹவ் ஃபெயில்ட் ஆன் திஸ் அப்படின்னு எதுனா யோசிச்சிங்கன்னா யோசிக்காதீங்க. பிகாஸ் யூ நெவர் லூஸ், யூ ஐதர் வின் ஆர் யூ லேர்ன். So yes, let it be my cultural secretaries, my event secretaries, my PROs, my finance secretaries, my sports secretaries, my media secretaries, and logistics secretaries, mukyama documentation secretaries. கடைசியில் இன்னும் இதுதான் என்னோட லாஸ்ட் ஓட் ஆஃப் தேங்க்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லும் போது எனக்கே கொஞ்சம் வருத்தமாக இருக்கு. பட் கடைசியில் இனி நான் மட்டும் இல்லை, இனி நம்ம எல்லாருமே will carry each other, the positive of each other, and will march strongly towards life. இதுக்கப்புறம் we'll have a PG, higher education, சில பேருக்கு வேலை இருக்கும். We'll all face different phases of life. So no matter how much buried you feel, how much lost you get, never lose hope, because hope is the only thing we got to fight when everything is lost. Right here I'm staring at Rayapan sir. லாஸ்ட்டாக சொல்லிட்டு போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி கொஞ்சம் மனசு கஷ்டமாக தான் இருக்கு. பட் லைக் ஒன் டே he called me to a side and he told me something. However hard life gets, life has to move on. So with that note, to me, my secretaries, this is 23 UCO 647, your one and only Vice President, signing off the entirety of Loyola Students Council year 2025-2026. Nandri.
With gratitude for the journey and we have celebrated today and hope for the year ahead, we conclude this valedictory ceremony. This is Hinduja signing off. I request everyone to kindly raise for the national anthem.
Check.
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 Check, check.
Check. Check.
We request everyone to remain silent. As the dignitaries are departing the venue. I repeat, we request everyone to not leave the venue right now as the dignitaries are departing the venue.
Intent, initiate, impact. Remember, intent,
NCC kindly pave the way for the dignitaries to depart the venue. I request the students to kindly wait. As the Vice President re-initiated, intent, initiate and impact. Loyola, let your light shine.